So can you mix all of these things, right? Why settle? First of all, why settle on one? And I think it has been true in terms of the business, but not necessarily true in a sort of intrinsic sense, that you get pigeonholed, you get identified as a fantasy author, as a romance author. And so trying to break out of that can be difficult. And there have been authors who have, and this is true going all the way back, actually have different pen names, different pseudonyms to write in out of genres. And then there have been some authors who just ignore that and do whatever the heck they want. James Patterson has written, kind of fantasy novels and more or less science fiction novels like Maximum Ride, this whole series of really successful young adult science fiction novels. And then is also known for the Alex Cross stuff, which are very realistic police procedural and very much mainline thrillers. So I think maybe with that example, I have a feeling that people are a little bit more open, people being the publishing industry in general and readers, are more open, much more open now, I think, than they had been maybe 20 or 30 years ago in terms of insisting that an author stay within a particular genre pigeonhole. Even then, so mix them up together. You like romance and you also like fantasy. Write a fantasy romance. You just do it, right? And sometimes these genre matchups actually form new genres or these sort of short-lived, bigger subgenres like steampunk, urban fantasy, and paranormal romance in particular. So that steampunk really, it seems to be on the wane now, but it was, a dominant genre in the last really 10, 15 years or so. And it's really a mashup of science fiction and historicals. So it's, generally a Victorian setting, and they've got this completely imagined technology, computers, robots, airships, and things like that, running on steam power that couldn't, were obviously not real, so it wasn't a perfectly researched, realistic, historically accurate historical novel. But neither was it a traditional science fiction novel, which is to say, we're advancing technology. We're almost kind of pulling technology back and putting it back in the past. That name coming, sort of from cyberpunk. I'm not sure exactly how the punk comes into it, but okay.